Guys, how you doing? A new update came out for Beamng Drive a few days ago. Beamng 0.5.6.1 brought out a multitude of new things, and in this video I'm just going to be going over them. So firstly, we've got the ETAK series, which is a two-door sports car, which I personally think is based on the BMW Z4, with kind of an Audi rear end. The Audi A3 from about 2011, with the tail light design and stuff like that. So that's what I think anyway. It's relatively fast. The side profile kind of looks, well, not a side profile, but kind of a few details look like the Mercedes SLK 55 AMG with the small grille there above the wheels. So what we've got here, is the ETAK series, like I mentioned. It's a really nice car. It's pretty fast. It's turbocharged, automatic. It's got a very nice interior, although the centre console kind of reminds me of a Peugeot 3008, if I'm absolutely honest, minus the handle to grab hold of because of the blistering acceleration of the Peugeot 3008. But yeah, the car looks absolutely great. It's definitely a nice addition to the game. Currently using the top model. Not sure what it is. The KC6TX. Bit of a mouthful, I'm not really going to go into that, but yeah, it's a nice car. Just to give a bit of a look there. Nice. Yeah, I think Beamng have definitely done a good job with that. Okay, so we're on to the next new feature, which is a ETAK expansion, which brings a tunnel into the mix. You can see here, before this, it will just rock, basically, as if the tunnel had collapsed. So now that we've come in here, it brings you around to the other entrance, which I was just parked in front of before we drove down that highway there. So I suppose we can do a bit of a speed test of the ETAK series here. It's definitely not a slow car. It does go well. Yeah, it's refreshing to have another sports car in the game after the Bushu. Forgot the name of it. That old car. Yeah, I can't. Is it Miramar or something like that? Yeah, that car. It's a bit refreshing to have something modern and fast. I'm gonna crash into the wall, almost. Yep, gonna crash. There we go. Yep. Alright. Yep, that's fucked up. Wonderful. So I'm just gonna refresh the car here. Yeah, the car's nice, I do like it. So we'll go over the next feature now whilst we're driving through the tunnel, is the number plates. The number plate system is moddable, so moddable? That isn't a word. Modifiable? You can modify it basically to include your Steam username at the moment. That's why mine is ActiveD, because my username is actually Active Directory. But depending on which map you load, it will load the license plate for it, the corresponding license plate, which is in this case it's Utah, obviously. So you've got a nice Utah number plate on the back of your car now. It happens with all the maps. I think with the grid map and the grid map testing area, I think both of those have a virtual reality kind of number plate going on, so that's pretty good. With the East Coast, you get a main. I think it's main. Yeah, you get a main license plate. Obviously, you can change the text. I haven't actually been to do that yet. I've tried it, I've attempted it, but it didn't work. So maybe I'll include it later on. But it's included my Steam username now for now, which is alright. But the fact that it says ActiveD doesn't really mean much. So yeah, the number plates are a nice new feature. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the turbo boost gauge, which you could probably have noticed above the speedometer there. The turbo boost gauge is in bar, although I prefer PSI. I think there's a setting where you can change it. Actually, I'm just going to check if there is a setting. Should we just get the options up? Don't know where they'll be. I think they'll be in here. Yeah. Am I missing something here? Pounds, feet, brake horsepower, MPG, litres. Yeah, I don't think you can change it just yet. Maybe if you go into the widget menu, you'll see it there. Okay, so we're on to the next feature, which I actually have to stop again for, which is a quick start menu. Here it is. You just press escape to access it. It brings up this. I expect it'll have a few expansions later on, but right now it offers you, controls for your car, so you can turn on the parking brake and the light bars if you've got a police car or an emergency vehicle. Your headlights, hazards and fog lights. Obviously I think it's more practical to use shortcuts on the keyboard. There you can see the fog lights coming on, hazards, stuff like that. So that's a pretty nice feature, definitely, yeah. I'm just trying to think of other features that have been added. Features that I can't really display right now because there's not really much point, but there's been a new hubcaps for most of the vehicles that use hubcaps, like the Ibushu 200BX and the Corvette and the Pacima. So that's kind of nice, I suppose, just a few little different designs. There is insert, actually. If I just try and roll the car over, the insert function has now been changed. So when you insert a vehicle to recover it, actually, yeah, that didn't go right well. When you recover a vehicle, it'll actually recover it, so it's actually wheels up. So if I just tip this over here, yeah, so if you tip it over, if you press the insert key, it'll recover the vehicle the right way up. So there you can see it's recovered the vehicle and repaired all the damage. So that's pretty good. And there are a multitude of other features that you might want to check out on the Beamng developers blog. If you go over to the Beamng website, I'll put a link in the description for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.